Hey, all you online teachers. Justin here, coming to you live from Rio de Janeiro. And today, if I make it through, as you can see, I might drip into a puddle by the time this is through. I'm going to show you some tips on how to get through to your students, because that's the number one complaint I hear when talking to teachers who teach online at VIP Kid with young students is I just can't get through to them. I ask them these questions, I get these blank stares. So you have to have a technique that allows you to ease into the questions, and I'm going to show you that today. It's a technique called TPRS Question Circling, and today we're not just going to talk about it, we are going to experience TPRS Circling in Portuguese so you can really understand what it's like to be on the student's end of things. And this is TPRS means teaching proficiency through reading and storytelling. It's a comprehension-based approach to language teaching and learning. So the idea here is not for you to be speaking at home. The idea is just for you to be absorbing, listening, try to stay engaged. As you can see here, we're going to start with just a basic statement, and then we're going to go into questions, yes/no questions, first prompting the affirmative response, and then later we can then mix in a negative response. Once the student's comfortable with choosing yes or no, that's more approachable for them. You can go into either or questions. From there, we can then just ask open-end questions where they just supply the answer. Down the road, you can then even add on details and then move into like fill-in-the-blank statements. So you're going to experience this today. Without further ado, let's do it. So first, we're going to start with our statement, as you can see here. Isto é pato. Pato! Isto é pato. Isto é pato? Sim? No. Sim. Isto é pato. Got the yes question out of the way. We can bring in some other examples. It's good to have a second example, right? Because later we're going to want to say no. We could do monkey. I don't think I like the monkey. I'm going to do the giraffe today. Girafa. Isto é girafa. Isto é girafa? No. Isto não é girafa. Isto é pato. Isto é pato? Sim ou não? No. Isto não é pato. Isto é uma girafa. So you see, now we've gone through yes and no questions. We've really tested out their understanding, and now we can move in to those either or questions, kind of the next step in terms of difficulty. It might look something like this. Isto é girafa ou pato? Isto é pato. Oops, what'd I do? The beauties of being live. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Got it. I was trying to draw, not move the screen around. Okay. So, we've got our either or question now embedded. Isto é pato ou uma girafa? Pato ou uma girafa? Sim, isto é uma girafa. So we've gone through the either or questions. We can now move into just asking open comprehension questions. A new pattern for them. O que é isto? Girafa. Restating the original answer each time. Isto é uma girafa. O que é isto? Isto é pato. And now we can even start to add details, or as we might say, to extend to other things, such as the number of features, things like this, the color. It's better to keep it more communicative, but in the beginning it's pretty tough. You might stick with numbers, for example, like quantos olhos? Dois. Dois olhos. Dois olhos. Or we could talk about the hat. Might be better to find something, a difference between the two, right? Donald Duck here has a hat, the giraffe doesn't. So you could maybe start adding these details on here. Chapéu. Chapéu. O pato tem chapéu. Now we're kind of back to a statement again. What we can start asking the question. A girafa tem chapéu? No. A girafa não tem chapéu. O pato tem chapéu? Sim. O pato tem chapéu. We go into the others. Quem tem chapéu? O pato ou a girafa? O pato tem chapéu. So do you see, we have this process. When I introduce the idea of the hat, you can go back to the yes/no questions, give them the confidence with some yes questions first, then give them some no questions, then give them the either/or questions. You can then start asking them that open-ended question. And once they've mastered that, you start adding more details. And if needed, you can go back to the beginning. And then it comes to the point where you can give them their next challenge. Baby steps, remember, fill in the blanks. And this is pretty intuitive, right? Where we'll just do this. O pato tem chapéu. You can start to do other things, like in this case, we could have other pieces of clothing. You could have perhaps this. He has a coat. He doesn't have a coat. You can start comparing lots of these different things and asking, O pato tem, pardon me, a girafa tem casaco? Sim? No. No. A girafa não tem casaco. We can bring in more details, and then as the lesson moves on and on, you can start filling in the blanks. O pato tem e a girafa tem chapéu? No. A girafa não tem. And now we can have them filling in single words, moving on to 2 words, to 3 words, to 4 words, and always circling back and always restating the answer and understanding what's most important in this whole equation is that they are listening, that they're engaged, they're having fun, and that they're understanding. I hope that you enjoyed this small video, this short video on TPRS Circling. Make sure that you look up online TPRS Circling templates, and you're going to find all sorts of examples that might be closer to what your reality is in your class, because at the end of the day, we owe our biggest allegiance to our students. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments section. Until next time, my friends, happy teaching.